To you, my fellow leader, I have a friendly reminder for us. In the Holy Writ, there's a place it said, "For the earnest expectation of creation awaits the revelations of the sons of God." That's Romans 8:19. Now, if you go back to Romans 8:14, it says, "Who are the sons of God? Those who do according to the will of the Father." Now, let's look at this from a scientific perspective. Now, science tells us that the universe is continuously expanding every day. That is our universe or the multiverse. Even the planets are expanding. Even NASA has said that the moon is shifting from us. What does this mean? The earnest expectation of creation awaits the revelations. What is a revelation? It is something that is inside of you. If you look within you, there is a kernel of greatness that you have. It's just like a seed. If you bring a seed of corn or if you bring a seed of mango and plant it in the ground, 10 years from today, the mango will give you 1,000 mangoes. And every year it can give you 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 mango seeds or mango fruits. All those mangoes that are produced from that single seed were in that seed originally. They did not come from elsewhere. The watering, the sunlight, and the weather conditions that made it necessary for the mango to grow only made it necessary or only created an environment for the mango to blossom what is inside of it. Now, if you look at yourself, there are so many wonderful things that are inside of you. There's a greatness that is beyond your widest imagination that resides within you. Sometimes you could have a glimpse of this in maybe your aspirations, your fantasies, your dreams or something. But I want you to take that time to look within you again. Look into your soul, look into your mind. Look into that aspect of you that maybe you've never shared with anybody. That is what is awaiting the revelation. The whole universe, the world, the globe, humanity, mankind, posterity awaits the revelation of that thing. And now, one with God is majority. What does this mean? The moment you discover yourself for who you are, the moment you walk in the path of your righteousness, which has to do with you doing those things that you have been assigned to do, not pursuing material wealth. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't have to sustain yourself in an economic world like ours, because you have to do buying and selling, you have to pay for items. But the pursuit of material wealth can derail you from your real purpose in life. When you discover your purpose in life and you go for it with everything you have, you will have all the material wealth you need to sustain you. So the primary responsibility here is to discover yourself for who you are and walk in the path of your righteousness. What is righteousness? Righteousness is doing what is right. Sin is missing the mark. Now, what is the mark? It's just like you set a goal for yourself. I'm going to become an engineer. I'm going to graduate with first class. I'm going to become a more responsible person in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years. After 2 years, if that vision, if that goal has not been achieved, you have sinned. So, if we go back to creation, because everything has been ordered, everything plays a crucial role in the general scheme of things. Now, if we go back to the creation, you are endowed with certain things that are meant to blossom out. And the greatest challenge or the greatest malady or the greatest failing of any human being is never to discover that thing before death. So when you don't discover that thing, you have sinned against yourself and you have sinned against God. You have failed humanity. You have failed providence. You have failed the universe. You have failed as a being, as a representative of divine energy, that divine spark. Let's not forget that when man was created, man was put in a garden. And when you are put in a garden, you become creative, because without creativity, a garden turns into a forest, a thick bush. That's why every garden has a gardener who takes care of the garden, mows the lawn, cut the flowers, beautify it, put it in a way that is so appealing to the eyes. Now that's creativity. So our primary responsibility as individuals existing in this plane of existence at this point in time is to blossom the best that is within us. So look within you, find that kernel of wisdom, then believe in yourself. Believe in you, because one with God is majority. When you believe in you, you connect yourself to God greater than any other thing. One with God is majority. Hence, you will always achieve that you have set your mind on. You will always achieve anything you set your mind on with determination, hard work, faith, and persistence. Because these are the keys to life. Now, you have what it takes. Because life has endowed you with certain experiences or certain experience that should mold you. There's something I normally say, that life is a school with unending lesson, where each and every experience is a molder of character and helps to shape us into whom we will ultimately become. Now, what this means is that every experience you have plays a crucial role or a vital role in molding you into whom you will become. This implies that those experiences you may have had that were bitter, that you did not like, that felt like the world was crumbling on you, has a purpose in your life. There's something they play. It is left for you to sit down. It is meant for you to sit down and contemplate your past. Because the school of the past is a university that you can never graduate from. The moment you introduce yourself into that university, you can never graduate from it. Each time you visit an old experience, you learn a new lesson from it. And you get empowered to move on, to become better, to do things in a great way. At this level of realization, every new sun, every new day, every new morning becomes an opportunity to excel in diverse ways, in ways you never thought possible. So I want you to see yourself as that great mind who can achieve everything you set your mind to, because impossibility never exists in creation. Everything ever imagined by the mind of man can come to pass. You can achieve your dreams. You can achieve your noble goals. You can achieve your noble vision. You can make the world a better place, because you can build life from your own experience. Life has empowered you. Life has given you enough knowledge. And people have taught you. Some people have taught you a lesson by being in your life. Some people have taught you a lesson by moving away from your life. Some people have dealt heavy blows on you, and you have dealt heavy blows on people as well. So look at life from that perspective of a champion. Just like Buju Banton said. He said, walk like a champion, talk like a champion. So you are a champion. Move with that zeal. Move with that enthusiasm. Move with that, let me use the word, Agaba morale. When you talk of Agaba, for those of us that are listening to this from outside Nigeria, Agaba in Nigeria is masquerade. That's the local name we call it. Masquerade is Agaba. And in Nigeria, Agaba or masquerade has one kind of authority that people don't normally have. Like in some localities, if a masquerade is dancing, people don't come out. A masquerade can come out and flog some people. We've even had extreme cases of where masquerade injured people. Though that's at the extreme. But when you have that kind of Agaba morale, you do those things that you thought were impossible. So develop your Agaba morale and build what you have to build, because humanity awaits you. Remember, one with God is majority. Life has empowered you with experience, with lessons. Now it's meant for you to take the next step. After listening to this, take the next step and build a greater life. I believe in you. I believe so much in you. If you could listen to this to the end of it, then you're a great mind. Cheers and welcome to a new you. To you, my fellow leader, I have a friendly reminder for us. In the Holy Writ, there's a place it said, for the earnest expectation of creation awaits the revelations of the sons of God. That's Romans 8:19. Now, if you go back to Romans 8:14, it says, who are the sons of God? Those who do according to the will of the Father. Now, let's look at this from a scientific perspective. Now, science tells us that the universe is continuously expanding every day. That is our universe or the multiverse. Even the planets are expanding. Even NASA has said that the moon is shifting from us. What does this mean? The earnest expectation of creation awaits the revelations. What is a revelation? It is something that is inside of you. If you look within you, there is a kernel